Hey everyone, welcome back to the show. Today we're diving into the world of internet radio.
Yeah, Tanya, internet radio is like this vast musical playground online.
Exactly. And I recently came across My Genre Radio FM. Ever heard of it?
Oh, definitely. It's one of the coolest internet radio networks out there right now.
So tell me what's so special about it. Why My Genre Radio FM?
Well, think about it. A single station that covers everything from old school hip-hop to classical.
Wait, that's a big spread. Hip-hop, classical, and even country?
Yep, plus rock, blues, jazz, electronic, reggae, you name it.
Wow, like a musical time machine and world tour in one.
Exactly. And it's not just a one-stop shop. It's actually over 100 stations.
Okay, 100 stations. That sounds huge. How do they even organize all that?
Each station targets a specific genre or vibe. So whether you want 80s rock or 90s R&B, there's a dedicated place.
Love that. So it feels like you're tuned into your own personal vibe.
Yes, plus they have DJs and hosts curating the listening experience, which makes it personal.
That human touch really counts. So it's not just random playlists.
Right, DJs bring context, stories, and energy to the music.
Gotcha. I've noticed some internet radios are just automated, but this feels different.
Definitely. And here's something cool. My Genre Radio FM also reaches rural areas with over 200 relay stations.
No way, rural America gets to tune in too? That's impressive.
Yeah, it's bridging gaps where traditional radio might have limited choices.
I bet that opens a whole new world for people in those areas.
Absolutely. Imagine growing up somewhere with few local stations, then suddenly having hundreds online.
That's like having every genre and era at your fingertips 24/7.
Yep, it's truly a non-stop musical buffet.
How about talk radio? Do they cover that too?
Yep, interviews, discussions, music history, you name it.
That's so cool. It makes me think internet radio is way more alive than we give it credit for.
Yeah, it's not just music background noise, it's storytelling and culture.
So listeners get this immersive experience no matter where they are or what they like.
Exactly, that's the beauty of it.
I'd love to hear about some personal favorites or standout moments from the network.
Well, the old school hip-hop stations really bring back memories with DJs dropping trivia you might not know.
I bet that adds flavor. It's like tuning into a friend who knows everything.
Exactly, and then switching to the blues or jazz stations is like stepping into a smoky nightclub.
Instant atmosphere shift. That's the power of good curation.
Yep, and for road trips, the 70s and 80s rock stations are a total blast from the past.
Sounds like something everyone needs to check out, whether they're nostalgic or curious.
Absolutely. Plus, internet radio like this really shows how technology can enhance music discovery.
Totally agree. It's like having a personal DJ around the clock.
And no commercials, or at least fewer than traditional radio, which makes it even better.
That's the dream. So, Robert, before we wrap, what's your takeaway on My Genre Radio FM?
It's a beautiful mix of variety and connection, bringing together music lovers from all walks.
And for listeners, it's a chance to explore genres and cultures without limits.
Exactly. It's like having a world of music 24/7 right in your pocket.
Well said. Thanks so much, Robert, for shedding light on this musical gem.
My pleasure, Tanya. Hope more folks tune in and find their groove.
Absolutely. And to our listeners, don't forget to check out My Genre Radio FM and explore your favorite sounds. Until next time, keep those tunes spinning and your spirits high. Hey everyone, welcome back. Before we dive deeper, let's talk about how My Genre Radio FM really stands out in the crowded world of internet radio.
Good point, Tanya. What sets it apart is the sheer breadth of musical options combined with expert curation. With over 100 stations, listeners are never short of something fresh or familiar.
That makes sense. When you have so many stations, does it get overwhelming to find your favorite?
Not at all. The stations are grouped by genre, era, and even mood, so it's easy to navigate. Plus, the DJs help guide listeners through with engaging commentary.
Speaking of DJs, can you tell us more about their role? How do they enhance the listening experience?
Absolutely. Unlike automated playlists, these DJs bring personality, stories, and context to the music. They might share interesting background about an artist or song, trivia, or even take listener requests.
Sounds like a real community vibe. Are there interactive elements for listeners?
Yes. Many stations encourage interaction through social media, live chats, and sometimes call-ins. This creates a dynamic environment that feels more connected than just streaming music.
I love that. It's like having a local radio station feel, but on a global scale.
Exactly. And with over 200 relay stations reaching rural America, My Genre Radio FM is making sure no one misses out, even in places traditional radio might overlook.
That's an important point. Access to diverse music and talk shows can really enrich lives, especially in underserved areas.
Definitely. It's opening doors to new cultures, ideas, and sounds that might not be available locally.
How about the talk radio aspect? What kind of content can listeners expect there?
Great question. Besides music, My Genre Radio FM offers talk programming like interviews with artists, music history deep dives, discussions on cultural topics, and more. It's a well-rounded experience.
That adds so much value. It's not just about music, but also about understanding the stories behind it.
Exactly. This storytelling aspect keeps listeners engaged and informed.
Thinking about the variety, do you have a personal favorite station or genre on My Genre Radio FM?
I'm a big fan of the classic rock stations, especially the 70s and 80s playlists. They really set the mood for long drives and chill evenings.
Nice. I enjoy the old school hip hop channels. The DJs there share amazing trivia and history that you won't find elsewhere.
Exactly. It's like having a knowledgeable friend guiding you through the music.
What about the newer genres like electronic or reggae? Are those well represented?
Oh yes, the network makes sure all genres have their spotlight. Whether it's electronic dance beats or laid-back reggae rhythms, there's a station dedicated to those vibes.
That's fantastic. It really shows how inclusive and diverse the network is.
Absolutely. It's about celebrating music in all its forms and bringing people together through it.
Before we close, any advice for listeners new to internet radio and My Genre Radio FM?
I'd say start by exploring a few genres you love and then venture into new ones. The curated stations and DJs will help guide you on that journey.
Great advice, and remember, it's available 24/7, so you can tune in anytime, anywhere.
Exactly. Whether you're at home, on the road, or relaxing outside, My Genre Radio FM has your soundtrack.
Thanks again for joining us, Robert. It's been an insightful chat.
Thanks for having me, Tanya. Hope everyone enjoys discovering their new favorite station.
And to our listeners, dive into My Genre Radio FM and let the music take you on a journey. Until next time, keep those tunes spinning and your spirits high.